AKAPADers, happy Sunday. It's Sunday presentation day. And if you're new here, this is where I bring you what's ever on the tip of my brain. Whatever I've been watching on YouTube or studying or just recently finding of interest. Well, I'd like to just deliver to you guys. So maybe it's something new. Maybe it's something you're getting reminded of. But for me, it's just something I'm delving into that I want to share. Get yourself some Prime. Just do it. Anyway, guys, welcome. I get so excited for Sunday presentations, mostly because I know so much of you enjoy it, and there's like this discovery that we all go through, because a lot of times I get so excited when I find what I present to you guys. I make these videos right away. I make the videos before I watch what I discover, really get into it. So today, this was a little bit of a thread that I discovered because I had this recall of G.I. Joe commercials that featured the comic books, and it wasn't just like one commercial. And then I remembered this quote by Todd McFarlane where when he was drawing G.I. Joe, like there was like one issue that he drew, he said Marvel was so bad at promoting G.I. Joe, they didn't even go to military bases and try and sell the comic books to soldiers, because, you know, like that's the primary market for G.I. Joe. Not the millions of kids that loved the toys and animation. It's soldiers on military bases. And so I just did like a quick Google search, and I found what I was looking for right away, and there was multiple of them. So we're going to get into that. I want to show you guys what comic book promotion was at one point, because it's varied, it's vast, it's multi-product, it's multicultural, it's multi. And by multicultural, I mean that through the course of these commercials, you should be able to see a documentation of the subculture of comic books and what it really was at the time. Now, this is all going into the Hollywood, the movie era, into the 2000s. But a lot of you believe, and it's because it's bad information being repeated, but a lot of you believe that comic books never got promotion, that for some reason they were always in the gutter, and for some reason they weren't brought to the forefront of their primary audience, which were and still should be children. Right now, it's 50-year-old doctors and lawyers and middle-aged men that have disposable income that barely recognize what they're reading, by the way. I got a lot of issues with the current comic book community out there, and I guess we're all some of that, but for the growth of the industry, it's targeting children and, you know, like inspiring children, and then from there you grow a hardcore base, and to keep them addicted, you contribute strict continuity to those comics, and we will keep repeating this until it happens. I fear the comic book industry has moved on from everything I just stated. So just sit down, like enjoy some of these commercials, because some of them are food products, some of them are, like, I think the earliest one is 1978, 1977, Marvel Comics. We have the Ultraverse in there, we have Chef Boyardee. Some of these are animated. There's even like a Chester Cheetos one where he's in a comic shop. Again, legitimizing the subculture, legitimizing the counter current the comic books were. And at that point, by the time you see the Chester Cheetah one, we're attacking teenagers. We were transitioning from advertising to children to teenagers. So there is a giant lesson to learn here, which is feed into your current audience, but never stop feeding the kids. The kids have to feed. The kids have to eat those comics. And therein lies the revelation of where we are right now in the current comic book industry. So guys, let's just hang out. Let's watch some cool comic book commercials for Sunday presentation.
no prison can hold Cobra.
Is there a prison big enough, strong enough to hold the Cobra Commander? He's the enemy.
He's escaping!
He's the enemy of G.I. Joe. G.I. Joe. A real American hero. Fighting Cobra and Destro.
Our new team is ready, Commander.
No, Destro, not quite.
What does Cobra Commander mean? Find out in the further adventures of G.I. Joe from Marvel Comics.
Something new is shaking from Chef Boyardee, and kids everywhere are getting into it. New Spider-Man pasta.
Whoa! Come on, let's show Mysterio the ropes, kid. Hello. Looks like he'll be hanging around for a while.
Totally webbed out Spider-Man shape smothered in secret sauce. New Spider-Man pasta from Chef Boyardee. So hot, it's practically radioactive. Thank goodness for Chef Boyardee.
Baked Cheeto snacks. Dangerously cheesy.
If you're looking for adventure this summer, escape with Marvel Comics. Fight crime with Spider-Man. Meet the Fantastic Four and watch Captain America in action. May the Force be with you as you battle the evil empire in Star Wars. Discover the secrets of the South American jungle in Raiders of the Lost Ark. And with Marvel Comics, you're never alone because they can go with you in the car or to the park, even on a rainy day. Marvel Comics are your ticket to fun and adventure this summer.
They've got Wolverine.
They've got Storm.
Even Beast. Right where those mutants belong.
In a can. New from Chef Boyardee, all your favorite X-Men in pasta shapes and excellent sauce. We got them.
And only you can set them free.
New X-Men pasta. It's not just a meal, it's an adventure. DC.
Comics.
Incredible. Action. Astonishing. Adventure. The coolest heroes. The hottest heroines. And the most outrageous villains.
Too tough for TV.
In the universe.
These ain't your daddy's comic books, fanboy.
The DC Comics.
Comics on Parade. Visit us at our temporary location, 11 West Korea.
You gotta fight hate.
You gotta make a stand.
That's what the X-Men are all about.
Man or mutant, it's all the same. The fight's against evil.
Marvel Comics X-Men, today's most popular superheroes.
Saturday morning's hottest TV show.
And America's favorite comic books.
Marvel Comics X-Men.
Head-banging, pulse-racing action.
Isn't it time to see what the shouting's all about?
Comics on Parade. Visit us at our temporary location, 11 West Korea.
DC.
Comics.
Incredible. Action. Astonishing. Adventure. The coolest heroes. The hottest heroines. And the most outrageous villains.
Too tough for TV.
In the universe.
These ain't your daddy's comic books, fanboy.
The DC Comics.
Get your DC Comics at Merlin's Downtown or Gorilla Bob's on the North Side.
Dick Tracy, Wethead. Dick Tracy, the Dry Look. Clark Kent, Wethead. Clark Kent, the Dry Look. Shazam, Wethead. Shazam, the Dry Look.
The Dry Look makes a good guy look even better. And only Gillette has the adjustable valve to spray as light and dry as you like. So come on, hero. Get rid of that wet look. Get the Dry Look from Gillette. Aerosol, and now a liquid too.
Comic book collector John Adams thinks he uses the best zipper bags and won't switch to Gladlock zipper bags.
No, I won't.
But think, John, what if we took your first edition Spider-Man comic book and tossed it into this pigsty, sealed in either your bag or a Gladlock bag? You see that green color chain seal there, Johnny? That shows you the Gladlock bag is closed. Your bag doesn't have a green seal.
Did I say I'd never switch?
Uh-huh.
I lied.
When it really counts, don't get mad. Get Gladlock zipper bags.
The Adventures of Superman, now free in special boxes of Kellogg's Sugar Smacks. Yes, kids, there's a free, exciting 32-page comic book about Superman's adventures in each special Sugar Smack. The Adventures of Superman, now free in special boxes of Kellogg's Sugar Smacks. Yes, kids, there's a free, exciting 32-page comic book about Superman's adventures in each special Sugar Smacks box. Let's take a look over this boy's shoulder. Duel in space. Wow, I'll bet that's exciting. Look, here's part of the story. Those machines coming at me from all directions. What are they supposed to do? Great Scott, they do everything. Blinding rays, vibration shock waves, paralyzing gases, and other deadly forces. Yes, looks like Superman's in trouble. Find out how Superman escapes. Get your free comic book Duel in Space today, or the Superman Time Capsule, or the Super Show of Metropolis. All free or thrilling new adventures of Superman. There's one free in each special box of Kellogg's Sugar Smacks. Get one today.
Hey, true believers, I'm Stan Lee, and I want to tell you about the most fantastic sweepstakes ever. How would you like to work with me for a day as editor-in-chief of Marvel Comics? Just enter the Kmart and Marvel Comics Watch and Win sweepstakes this May and June. Get your Watch and Win scratch-off game card at participating Kmart restaurants and win one of 18 million discounts on Kmart food and drinks, plus 2,500 other prizes. Just watch the Marvel Action Hour and answer my questions. Details at participating Kmart restaurants.
Hey, Spidey, isn't Marvel's new Pizzazz magazine fantastic? Fantastic, but not perfect. But Pizzazz has the lowdown on Jaws, too, and more Sean Cassidy picks than his mother. It's sensational. Sensational, but not perfect. How about Pizzazz's Goofy Guide to TV? It's wild look at sci-fi movies. It's games, puzzles, comics. What could be more perfect? Me on the cover. Not the Hulk. Pizzazz, the almost perfect new monthly from the off-the-wall gang at Marvel Comics.
I'll blow this town to smithereens! Time bombs! Try to get up there in time, Spider-Man!
Watch me cut my web, Goblin!
Watch yourself fall, Silk Slinger!
Gotta stop the bombs in time!
If I don't get you, webhead, my diagnosis will!
Holy Hannah!
And you're running out of fluid!
Is this more action than even Spider-Man can handle?
Spider-Man, a video game from Parker Brothers, the ones to beat.
Would that be my spider sense returning?
Who's that? He's back.
Way to go. Don't let those overgrown tin men keep you down.
What?
Just too many of the big guys for you, buddy.
What? Hold on tight.
Can Spidey handle the Sentinel's blast?
Whoa.
Grab a copy of this month's Spider-Man. Marvel Comics, it's mayhem for your mind.